Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Halloween is upon us and the spiders have taken over. But it is not their turn to shine today. It'll be their turn another day, another time. I've got another idea for those. So I'm going to usher all those spiders up out the way for a second, otherwise they're going to get heavily involved in what I'm doing today. So you can all live over there for a moment. I will make you something. Today I thought we'd have a try. I've never tried this before. This is part of Pom Pom Pals series meets Halloween. Well, in my mind it seems fairly easy to do, but like I said, I've never tried it before. I'm going to try and make a Pom Pom skull today, so we'll probably only need the little black, but just in case I got the big black as well, we're definitely going to need all the white. And it's going to be very similar to the panda, that's why I'm thinking it'll be relatively easy. We'll try next size down. So obviously we've got two big black eyes, or sockets. We've got to try and get a triangular nose. And if possible, a thin line for the mouth. So let's have a go and see what we can do. See if we can do this. So I've got my trusty Pom Pom makers to hand. Got my wool, got my scissors, got my blade, and got a cup of tea, of course. Always got to have a cup of tea to hand. Freshly made by my other half, so you know it's going to taste even better because someone else has done it for you. And it is so nice and hot right now, so I'm not going to get cold either. So let's have a go at trying to get this to work. Now it's going to be a similar sort of principle. We're going to start from halfway up a little bit, but we've got to make it fatter down the bottom, going thinner to the top. So let's see if we can make this work. Let's just have a go. So we're going to start out here. We'll put one layer down to begin with, and up to about there. Now we're going to try and just build up a little bit, a bit like a pyramid. Try and keep it there, so we'll get a few on, but then we're going to introduce white without cutting the black off. So let's keep that there for a second. Let's see if we can do this. Perhaps we might have to cut the black off. How do we do? Can we get the white on there? Will it be in the way? Let's try, see if we can do this without touching the black. This might be a little fiddly, especially if I don't get started properly. Right, let's get the white on there. Without the black being in the way. We might have to cut the black off, so I think it's going to be in the way. Let's be confident. Take the white off for a second. Let's be confident that we can make a bit of a pyramid shape with the black. We want to keep that, or actually to give us a bit of a, oh, we've slipped down the middle. Let's put the black over there for a second. Let's bring the white over here for a moment. Let's give ourselves a bit of a wall with the white if we can. There we go. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of a wall with the whites. We're only going to take that part way down because we're going to need to put another strip of black in. Now that one's going to be the tricky one to do, because that's going to be the one that has to be built up. Let's try and free up some white somehow. There we go. Let's try and build up a little bit of a wall below the nose. And let's swap these round if we can. We'll try and get the black built up at the bottom there. And staying shot as well will help. Let's try for that. I reckon that can do as a good triangle. Maybe one more for the nose. So let's take the black off for a second because we're going to need him elsewhere. So let's come up and over, block that nose in place. All the way up. I'm going to leave the bottom for the moment. Cover that black entirely. So we're not going to touch that nose area anymore. Let's free up some of this white. Stick you up there for a moment. Stick you all up there because you are going to keep trying to get caught up. Put you over there with the whites. Let's free some of that up. And bring this all the way up there. That pink of the Pom Pom maker disappear. I think that should be a little bit more. So that's going to be the little gap between the sockets, and they're going to be quite big, bigger than the pandas. And then let's come back down here and cover up all this black. So we don't want to see that. But we're not going to go below this line because that's where we're going to try and build a thin line up with the black. Now I've never tried to do a fairly singular line. So this will be interesting to see. Right, we've got the black fully covered. Let's try and keep this there. Now this is going to be where the challenge begins. Can we bring one line of black over and over itself? In fact, if we do this in stages, clip both of those off. Bring the white in below the black. We're not covering the black at all. And hold everything in place. This is going to be below the mouth line. So let's build that white up a little bit. Loosen this up. Oh, I so hope this works. It'd be very cool if it does. This is a first time attempt at this. So let's build that white right up, but we can't cover the black. That's where the test will be. Building that up. I'm going to use my fingers as a guide to keep the white in line. And then we're going to bring the black back in a second. Try and build that up a little bit more. Right, we've got a bit of a groove there now. So let's clip that white off, get it out of the way for a second. Let's try and bring the black back in. And keep that in that line. Okay. I think we've got a shot at doing this. I'm going to clip that off again and put white the other side of it to build that side up some more. Come back over there, my sleeves are on the runaway. Let's free up some more white. Right, let's try and put this, the other side of the black line. Again, not covering the black at all. Okay. I think so far so good. Make sure I don't wander off shot, otherwise you won't see this. Right, keeping that line there. I'm going to build up another white wall for the black to go up against. Take that off there. We'll try building up under it. Actually, no, we'll go back to the black. We're sort of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Totally ignoring the top at the moment. Right, let's try and bring that black up a little bit more. Trying to keep it in that groove we've been making. Trying to keep it as thin as possible. Right, back to the white. Let's build up under there again. We try. Should we keep that where it is? That's quite a line of black. Alright, we're going to... This is all going to be trial and error. We go for one more black. Or do we come up and put the sockets in? Let's see if we can come up and put the sockets in. And then we'll decide how far we're going to take that mouth. So let's trust that for the moment. Let's get the sockets put in. Have them around there. This should be just above the nose. I'll make them fairly big. I think like that. And then we're going to come back to the white. Get the head, or the top of the head in if we can. That caught up with the rest. And then we start coming over that black a bit. And try our best to stay below the square there. Like that. Right, we can do this. Start to bring some of this over the black, all the way down. This will either work or it won't. Right, I think we're quite chunked up this side, so we're going to swap to the other side now. Because the whole skull's white, we can afford to not cover the whole of that. Right, let's shut you in place so you don't go anywhere. And this has just got to be all white around the back, so let's put the black away now. Let's loosen up a load of white. And let's just go all over. We'll cut that knot off when we get to that point. Right. Heavy on the white. We'll make this as chunky as the front, otherwise it'll be all face and no skull. We might go back to that side and add some more white if we can. So I've never ever tried to make a skull before, and I don't tend to make the Pom Pom pals with the next size down. I usually make them with the big size, the largest one that I've got. So this might also prove a bit challenging in that respect. But if you don't have a go, you don't know, right? So let's just have a go. Like I say, we're going to make this well chunky so it's pretty much flat across the middle there, because we're going to need ideally more back than front. But sometimes, especially with Halloween things, the funkier they end up looking, the creepier they end up looking as well, so we will see, won't we? Quite a bit more yet. So we'll also shape it a little bit as we're cutting it, as we're giving it the haircut that we did with Pom Pom Panda, to give him a bit of definition, make him a bit more skull shaped. So we're going to cinch him in towards the bottom if we can, around his mouth, and let him be a little bit more spherical around the cranium area. I think we're nearly there. Get a bit more down here if I can. I'm still fighting off a cold. Still not become a full-blown cold. So I'll try my best not to sniffle, sneeze and cough too much throughout the video. Right, I think that is nice and chunky. So let's lock that in place. And let's come back here because we're looking a bit flap away there, or it could be a bit tighter. Let's try and add some more white. Try and get that black covered if we can. Might be pressing it as far as we can go. So let's cut it there. Let's shut it all in and see what we got. Right, he's looking somewhat more chunky around the front than the back. But let's just see. Let's have a look. So, sorry, I've got to rejigger my mic because I have that hoodie on again. Or it all just wants to slip down the back because it's got a double lined hood on it, which is very nice for the colder months, but when I have the hood down it tends to want to just pull the hoodie right down the back. Right, let's start opening it up and seeing what we got. Not so much a reveal at the moment, because we know this is all white this side. Try and keep my fingers out of the way. You know, as you're watching something happening in the back of your mind, you're thinking it's only going to take one slip and the skull will be all bloodied up. Usually that's your body warning you. So try to listen to it. Right, I think we're all through there. Now the revealing side. Let's see what we have. If we've got anything resembling a skull popping out of here. We might have, or it's going to be a sad panda. Let's find out. So let's get a piece to tie off. We'll keep with white since that's the bulk of this. Slip that down the middle there. Let's tie it off. I can feel how chunky this one is. And bring it round again. Get as much grip as possible. Oh, that one felt like it went a little bit tighter. Good. Right. May as well trim you down. Let's pop it open and see what we got. See if we've got anything. Well, we've got a bit of a triangle formed there. We've got two eyes and a triangle. It has the mouth. We need the mouth to come all the way across. Might be a bit of positioning going down. But it's looking somewhat promising, looking more promising than I expected it to be. So let's get him out completely. Away for a second. Now, what have we got? Let's open up that white so we can bring that black together. Well, he's got a bit of a sad mouth, hasn't he? He's a very sad, scared Pom Pom right now. Very sad and very scared. So we'll go for the initial trim and then we'll look at shaping him. So let's just bring all these straggly bits back. I'll try and group the colour as we go in. Round him off. We're not going to give him the most extreme of haircuts to begin with. Just enough to make him round, and then we'll look at defining him. One black one that's sort of run away from the others. Keep that handle for the time being. That's going to help us hold him as we go in. Let's see what we've got after the initial haircut. All that lot together for the mini rag bag. Right, let me get a sip of my tea. He's looking a bit like a really distressed Jack Skellington at the moment, really distressed. I think if we try this again on initial impressions, we need to bring the eyes much closer to the nose and make the nose much smaller. that's just initial impressions. We haven't clipped him all the way back. So let's look at grouping the black bits together. Try separating them from the white. One white one that doesn't want to separate. I'm going to have quite a few. Right. And pull all of those together to create a bit more of a circle. A bit like that. I think we got them all pinched together. Same for this side. We're going to try and get all these stray ones together. What are you doing all the way? Oh, you are not attached to anything. Well, that's alright. I thought that one was a little far afield from the others. Right, let's try and pinch all these black ones together. Alright, we got all those ones together as well. Nose. I think what we'll do, we need to try and get these to all come together. Oh, pull that one a little vigorously. I think what we'll do here is we'll start by bringing those eyes right the way down. We won't touch the white just yet, we're just going to bring those eyes right the way down. They can be the shortest points at the moment. Down a bit more if we can. That's looking pretty good. Doesn't matter if the odd bit of white gets caught up in it. Right, let's try again with this one. Bring that black right the way down. So it doesn't matter if the white gets caught up in it. The white is going to come down too. This is just going to help us see where we're at. Bring that down a little bit more. Okay. It's looking better now that we've already cut the eyes down. So we're going to do the same with the nose. And we'll try and do the same with the mouth. So we're not going to worry about shaping the skull just yet. Though we might take some of this down because... it'll come down anyway. Right, let's try and group the nose. We've got to keep this triangular, so we don't want to group it into a circle like with the other, like with the eyes. I want to get that white out of there completely. You don't even belong there anyway, that's a stray piece of white. Find out where exactly you're meant to come into the black. Follow your friend. Yep, you gotta follow your friend. There we go. So let's try and trim that black down in the triangle that we've got. Sort of triangle anyway. A little wonky. I'm going to scooch you up a little bit more, you're going to become little fuzzy spiders. Right. It's quite a bit bigger triangle than I'd like. That's okay, this is going to be a trial anyway, isn't it? Let's bring some of that white back. He is starting to take a bit of shape. Now the mouth is going to be most interesting. So, quite a few rogue bits in this black. Let's try and get, again, try and get it separated from the white initially. And we'll trim it back. Let's try and reveal a bit of a mouth. Start there. somehow, even though we did the black at the same point as the nose, we've got some white separating. Where are we? Right around here. Is there any more white separating? There is not. That's where the join is. Okay. Let's bring that down. Up. That down. Right. That's where our mouth is. Let's do the same here. Let's trim that side right back. Okay, we're getting a bit of a mouth. We can trim this, he's got a bit of a beard now as well. We'll trim that down. Starting to shape it a little bit. Well, you know what? I think we might be somewhat successful here. He's starting to take shape. He is actually starting to take shape. He's not going to be perfect. For a first go, he's I think it's going to be more hit than miss. Try and keep this top curved. Fairly square bottom. I'm going to try not to touch the top too much now and just work. We'll only like try and get that bit more spherical. I think we'll get rid of that piece now, because we don't need that bit anymore. Now let's try very carefully to bring that mouth back a bit more. Same for the nose. We'll try and bring that back a bit more if we can. And I think the eyes back a bit more, again if we can. A bit more sunken. Stray bit of black that's run amok. Get yourself back down there with the rest of them. There's that one piece being really, really naughty. Mind you, there you are. Bring yourself back down here, please. See that one long stray one that was just hidden? Didn't want to be clipped. Well, you're getting clipped, buddy. Let's try same again this side. I'm going to have the same this side, probably his counterpart. One stray one. I'll come back down here with the rest. Noses right down there. Let's have a look. You know what? I think he's there. We'll just fluff him up a bit, see if there's any that are obviously well out of place. Actually, this side down a touch. I think we are there. Let's get my rag bag. Well, it's not a rag bag at the moment, it's a fluff bits bag. Let's put all this in there. Come in, just stuffing little key rings and whatnot. The tiny squishy toys. I don't think we're going to use felting needles for anything. I think he's pretty cool as he is. Pop that back over there for a second. He's not bad for a first attempt, I think anyway. quite like him. I quite like him. He's at very least got the skull shape. I think you can see better when my hands are underneath him. Nice little skull shape going on there. Got a mouth in. It might be a bit squiff, but that's okay. Got a nose in. Pretty big compared to his sockets, but again, that's okay. So yeah, I quite like him. He can join the rest of his buddies. He's a bit deformed in places, but that's okay. Let's just give it a little bit of a... Yeah. So there he is. A little Pom Pom skull. Very cool. Hopefully we can make a bigger one next time, maybe. Oops. Though we do have other things to do. Let's just get those last few scraps. So yeah, I'd consider that a success for a first attempt. Let's put that away. I haven't got me crinkling things as I'm talking. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that was, like I say, if I attempt this again, I'll make the nose a hell of a lot smaller. The socket's a bit bigger. And, well, the mouth is what the mouth is. Perhaps try and make it a little bit thicker. You know, a little bit thicker that way, because we've got thick bits up the ends here, but down the middle here it's more of the one layer. Or just try very, very hard to get that running all the way across. But yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it. I hope you are too. And yeah, have a go. Have a go. See what you can make. See if you can make a skull. Or anything really. It's just a skull since we're in Halloween. I might do a spider next, because I've got to make a mother for all of these little children. They desperately need something. Well, they don't desperately need. Spiders will take care of themselves from a very early age, bless them. But it would be fun to make them a spider queen. So, yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my little Pom Pom skull out. I hope you have a go. I hope you've enjoyed this. And everyone, take care and hope to see you again soon.